What's up, everybody? This is Sydney, and you all are tuned in to my YouTube channel, S Files. So yeah, it's Sunday, November the 15th, 2020, and I woke up late this morning or early this morning. It's like 1 or 2 o'clock, and I was encouraged to make a video. Now, what I was encouraged by, I don't know. I just woke up and I'm just like, wow, I'm supposed to talk about this. So here we go. But y'all, today I want to talk about the perception of time. If you've never visited my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Peace and blessings be unto you. Sending you light and love, health and wealth. My name is Sid, and I'm on a quest of enlightenment. I'm on a quest of truth. Truth in the sense of who I am. My truth to me is all that will matter in this reality, as well as your truth to yourself. So when I say that I'm looking for the truth, I'm looking for the truth of who I am and nothing else, because how can I dictate the truth in someone else? So anywho, I've been thinking about time lately and what time means to me, the perception of time and the reality of time. Sorry if my puppy is like yawning. He's probably tired to hear me. But let's get to it. Let's get to it. I want to pick your brains a bit, and I just want to send this message out in this time in this portal because I feel like it's very relevant, and I feel like the time is now. I looked up a few definitions of what time was just in the dictionary, and time is considered a sequence of time. Time is considered a sequence of events. Time could be considered a system. Time could also be considered past, present, or future. In reality, time doesn't exist. I say that, and y'all, this is my hunch, so don't come for me. I'm just speaking my truth, my perception of what this reality is. But for me, time, it doesn't exist. But it contradicts because time is life. Life is time. Without life, you wouldn't have time. And without time, you wouldn't have life. So when you compare those, Charlie, can I have you to be still? His ball is under the bed. He's being annoying. But time is life. That's why they say things like you're running out of time or time is valuable. All of these things are said because the illusion of time, once you run out of that, once that illusion is over, there's no more time. So understanding what time is for yourself and interpreting it in your own way is a great way to get ahead of the game so you won't be behind when it comes to preparing yourself when this illusion is over. I'm learning more as I'm waking up and within my consciousness that this is a reality that we create. I feel that there is a higher power than ourselves. I say this because once we realize how psyched out we are in this time warp, we then realize that there has to be something greater that has orchestrated or created this matrix, this game for us to play in. If you think about it, they say only the strong survive. All of these little war jargon slogans back in the day, because it's so true. If you are not mentally strong, you won't be able to survive in this reality. Even if you bring things down to a physical level, anybody who's been in some type of physical bondage, if they didn't have mental stability, they wouldn't be able to get through these different trials. So it's really important to understand what time is for yourself. One thing that I'm learning, even with spirituality, even with just your daily walk, whatever you want to call it, to me, spirituality is just a livelihood. It's how you carry your life. When people say everybody's not spiritual, I disagree because spirituality, learning more about people, I'm learning that spirituality is deemed to who you are. what makes you spiritual. Everybody's different, so nobody's the same. I can't say my spiritual journey is any less or greater than yours. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that as a part of the concept also goes hand in hand in preparing yourself for this shift, or for the illusion to come to an end or to a new beginning. Life is like a cycle. You continue to rotate just like the sun, just like the moon, just like the earth, you know, whether they technically rotate or not. It's everything is just like a cylinder. Everything is like a spherical transition. So as we rotate and as the world around us rotates, we have to get in alignment. Otherwise, the illusion continues to carry. And you don't want to live in the illusion, because the illusion is a lie. Get it? Y'all, I'm talking some shit. So I'm going to post this video with me just talking my shit, simply because it's me talking off the dome. And this is what comes to me and makes sense to me. So if y'all know, you know. If you're going to dissect, you're going to dissect. If you're going to scrutinize, you're going to scrutinize. But, you know, it's all positive vibes. It's all us trying to make sense in our own minds, you know. I feel like we all have God-like consciousness within us. I feel like the highest being has created us all for something divine. And I feel like when people don't pinpoint on their divinity, that's when they try to take away other people's divinity and their power. And we have to realize that we all play a different part. We are all a microorganism in this big spectrum, this big tree of life. So you have to get in where you fit in, and you have to prepare yourself for where you're gonna fit in at, you know. But yeah, y'all, like, I just really been thinking more in depth about time and what time is. And one thing that I'm learning is the more we spend time on what we don't want, the further we are away from what we truly want in this reality. I think the purpose of this reality, which I don't know what the purpose may be for you, but the purpose for me that I'm learning every day, and I ask God for understanding, the purpose in this reality is to understand yourself, understand your creation, understand your power, understand your superhuman, you know. It's hard because we're facing a world where we have so many distractions, so many things taking our attention, so many things externally. We're worried about who we're dating. We're worried about feeling love and compassion from others. And then we just fully neglect ourselves. So as humans, we came out of a dark hole. Literally. We came out the womb. We came out this dark hole. And that's where we first lied. That was where our peace was, in a dark hole. And we came into this reality. We came into this artificial lighting. And it changed our concept. It made us look externally instead of internally to our truth. And even myself, y'all, living low vibrationally for like shit, almost a decade. It's like, it's crazy as fuck. It really is crazy, because you realize you've been psyching yourself out, and nobody else is getting psyched out but you. And you start wondering, like, why am I going through the same cycle with another person or with another concept? Why am I continuing to go through this motion? And it's until you step outside of yourself to see where the flaw is, or see where I guess you drop the ball or overlook things, and then you realize and start making sense of, no one's playing a game on you, Sydney. You're playing a game on yourself, you know? These are mind games that you play with yourself. Yourself is the game. You know, time, if you imagine on a video game, and people misinterpret and they don't understand video games. I personally don't play video games. I've never been thrilled about video games. It's just not my thing. I feel like more so because I know that it is real. But with video games, you know how in video games, everything has a time span. If you're really playing a mission or something like that on a video game, you have a time limit, and whoever has the best time and the best accomplishments within that time is the winner. So if you equate that to life, you can understand better your perception in this reality. Everybody has a certain time span. And I think the key is to make the best of your life, which is time, the best of your time within this span, within this reality, within this illusion. That's why they say live your best life. That's why they say do what you put your mind to, or your dreams do come true, because when you really put thought to things in this reality, you can make it happen. But the fact is, society strips us of these things and makes us live in this box to where we feel like we have to go outward or externally to get what we want, you know. So it's really like I say, you hear the term matrix, what everyone use, game, illusion, falsifications, whatever it is. Once you understand the game that you're playing with yourself, you'll be able to not only manifest, but you'll be able to make sense, and you'll be able to submit in this reality. And when I say submit, a lot of people have trouble with submitting, but submitting is accepting the reality. You know what I'm saying? Once you accept what it is, you'll be able to free yourself, because you know what it's not. So, y'all, I'm really talking. I'm just like, it's these times of the hours where just information just comes, and you have to be honest with yourself. You know, you have to be honest and truthful with yourself. This is a game, you know. It sucks to view life as a game, but it really is a game. You know, you have to play your cards right. You have to make the right moves. If you don't make the right moves, then you can land yourself in the doghouse. And you don't want to do that, because you don't want to be mentally trapped. That is the greatest imprisonment ever, for your mind to be trapped. So I guess the moral of what I'm getting to is that time is what you make it. Time is your reality. Time creates this illusion. And you are living in this body. You're inhabiting this body, right? So with that, you have to make the best of the time that you have in this body, because it's short-lived. Just like with anything in this reality, everything comes to an end. Everything. Everything comes to an end. So it's literally an illusion. It's literally it's just like, it's a psych, you know what I'm saying? And that's why the world is set up. And y'all, I'm just keeping it 100, because the time is now. And if I didn't share what I know, I would be contradicting myself, because my time is valuable. And if I don't use my time valuably, I would be a hypocrite to myself, and I would continue to go in that cycle with myself. Now, oftentimes when you're a hypocrite to you, not a hypocrite to somebody else. They already peep your bullshit, you know? So in reality, y'all, time is valuable. We have to start using our time valuable. We have to start waking up, living for our truth and not for the truth of this world. The truth of this world is lies. Everything in this world is inverted. Everything is flipped. The good is bad and the bad is good. Imagine why we live in a world full of hate, full of sin. That's because, and sin is nothing but the sinus. It's just the sinuses. Get it? Sin, sinus is just it's just a buildup, you know what I'm saying? And it's no balance, it's no alkalinity. So we have to learn how to look inward to get that balance, because in this world, everything is designed to take away that free will to think for yourself and create, you know. So y'all, I ain't gonna go on forever. I can't do that. I can't get y'all all the information in one, but I just want y'all to know that time is valuable, and you gotta use your time wisely. And we are all here for a divine purpose, and that is how amazing. A lot of people like to use the term universe, and I've been one of those people too. Universe, universe, universe. I always talk about the universe, but there is a God over the universe. How did the universe come about? The Big Bang Theory? Okay, that's fine. Some stuff just combusted together and exploded. That's great. What made that shit combust together? And what made that made that made that? We could go on and on forever, and you'll never have an answer, you know? So the best thing to do is in this time, in your time, make the best of this shit and do what you're supposed to do and live your best life, because you only got the answers to yourself. You don't know what's out there. You don't know how far is out there. You don't know, but beyond your universe. So yeah, we got to get strapped up. We gotta get it together. We gotta live our best life. This is your life. You can live the best life you can. You can go from rags to riches just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make anything out of nothing. You can build a freaking beach right in your freaking living room. You can do that. So I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. This was so random. I love y'all. I just had to put this out here, and y'all have fun. Y'all have fun.